That was quick. But it's the connect work. Where connections bring about real collaborations, and these real collaborations bring about real connections. I'm one of the hosts of the Steam Show, IKS. I'm gonna pass it along to my brothers. Let them introduce themselves.
Most definitely appreciate you, brother. Can you guys hear me?
Loud and
Yep, let's
clear.
catch you.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, you guys know who it is, man. This is the Lynch, man, and I'm one of the co-hosts of this esteemed show. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't already, head on over to that Connect Work YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you'll be notified every time that we drop a new episode. And as always, thanks for vibing out with us on this Thursday morning. You know what I'm saying? Crazy conversations, amazing guests, and as always, great laughter. You know what I'm saying? So sit back and enjoy. I'm gonna hand it over to my next partner and let him introduce himself.
Yada da man. And for the people that didn't understand Tony just now, what he said was good morning, have a great day, and the static really wasn't nothing. It's called don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't even worry about it. So yeah, y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy somebody people. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole new intro right there. That's my name. Somebody people. Somebody care about me, hopefully. And we got a magical guest today. You know what I'm saying? We taking it to New York City. We taking it not only to New York City, but we taking it to Southside Queens. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, hold on. That's the home of 50 Cent, ain't it?
That's a fact.
Yes, sir. So without further ado, you know what I'm saying? We bring to you Big Q XXL.
Yes. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
Staff. Appreciate the time, bro. Appreciate the time. Hey, I got a question, man. I asked, bro. If your life had theme music to explain, you know what I'm saying, your walk through life, man, what would that song be, and why would that song be the song?
My song for my tracks or any track.
It don't matter. It's just a song that describes like you, the way you grew. You know what I'm saying? It explains you. It's your life. You know what I'm saying? Like this right here is like, yes, this music right here explains who my journey.
Y'all haven't heard this song, right? Yeah, but I got a song called Forever that I'm doing on my album. That I'm working on an album that describes me, because it basically it talks about a lot of things that I went through as a youth. You know, a lot of things that people didn't, that was outside, but behind closed doors, people didn't really know what was going on. Dealt with a lot of pressure situations, having to step up, having a daughter at a young age. It's basically describes my streets, because I've been in the streets like a long portion of my life, and basically going behind the wall, being locked up for 17 years. First I had a journey. I was already doing music and I was just about to drop, then dealing with being locked up and just doing whatever I had to do to feed my family and shit, and just survival mode, which everybody typically goes through. So that's why I said that song Forever, and hopefully y'all will hear that song soon. But it definitely describes me.
So, as you said, you did some time.
Yeah.
How has that affected your music? And were you able to write while inside? Because I could never write locked up.
Let me it was easier for me to write when I was locked up, because when I was in the street doing the music, I didn't have the time, because I was always running around. I was always, hustling, getting money. I didn't never sit my ass down in the studio, and I would do it and then play with it. Like I wasn't serious. I was 1 foot in the music, 1 foot in the street. So behind the wall, or being in prison, period, I had a lot of pain. It was a lot of shit that I was going through. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of niggas that I put on turned their back. My shorty at the time left. You know what I'm saying? So it was so much shit that I was going through, missing my kids. Me and my mom's that is like my riders, rest in peace. She no longer here, but she was like,
these condolences.
Yes. So thank you. So it was not spending time with her, So instead of getting in the mix with, when I first went in, I was 19, 20. Like, and they sent me right to Clinton. So my mindset as a 19, 20-year-old going into a situation that you've never been in before, right? I didn't want to do what the typical young nigga do when he go up there. So I was around older niggas. So started hearing their stories. So combining their stories and the things that I've been through, it made it easier for me to write when I was around. I wasn't mixed up with the gambling, none of that shit. The gangs. Even though I knew a lot of motherfuckers.
That's back when it used to be the 3 G's: gays, gambling, and gangs.
That's a whole fact. So he ain't lying. So I stayed away from all that shit, bro. And playing basketball. That's how technically that's how niggas knew me for like, because I'm, when you in there, it's like a segregation. Like you got Brooklyn niggas over here, you got
in Clinton, you got courts. You got the courts in Clinton.
Courts, yes, you go to the courts and shit. So you got niggas in separate shits. You know what I'm saying? So I was nice.
Yo, hold on. To the people that don't know, the courts in Clinton is equivalent to in the feds what you would call the cars. You know what I'm saying? Just to let them know. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. So playing ball. So after niggas was like, yo, matter of fact, we had a tournament. And the Queens niggas won the tournament, so I was destroying these niggas. So I'm 6'5", and at the time I was 6'5".
Damn, you 6'5", bro?
Hold on. He said at the time.
At the time,
at the time, I'm 6'5", but I'm bigger than a lot of the niggas.
You bigger than the majority of the prison. Yeah, you stepped in like
that's what I'm talking
about.
Only selected few niggas that was tall, so I was one of the tall niggas in there. So that's why it was like, yo, Big Q.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So from now on, I was running around, niggas was like, yo, Big Q, Big Q, Big Q. So I, after that, and in my demeanor, I'm laid back. I ain't with all the rowdy shit. And I was like that at a young age. So motherfuckers was fucking with me. So after that, I mean, besides that, just the music itself, it was easier. It was easier.
You know what's crazy, man, that you just said that, and that has a totally different outlook, because stepping into the penitentiary, even at 19, yeah, especially Clinton, that wall, everything is a mind game. That big ass wall, you know what I mean? Then when you come in through the gate, you know how like they play the mind game, but especially when you first coming in, you remember like they actually got the Tweety bird there. Remember that when you come in, they actually got the old school bird cage. You know what I mean? And I told my girl, that's why I remember. Bro, I had the old man in the basement that give you greens. Yo, bro, I had some stamps under both sides of my tongue, and I just stuck it out. And he told me, "Look, man, I'm talking about anything. Let it go now. Put it in the garbage can, or you finna get the business." I'm like, man, listen, I'm good. And I'm playing. I'm looking. This is an old man. That's the first time that I got the business given to me and couldn't do nothing about it from a dude that's about 95 with the old school snuff that you saw coming in slow motion.
Absolutely.
Into the stomach.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
like some Wild Wild West.
Yo, I told you so. Yeah. So anyhow, brother, for you to be that young and coming in, you already were a presence by itself. So let me ask you this, man. Was it the gravitational pull of the streets that took you to prison, or remember back then we lived the life of what was really in the music, you know what I'm saying? We figured out Knicks went for 20s down south. Some of us really lived that, you know what I mean?
I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. I mean, it was just the money. I really didn't care about a lot of things after a while. I mean, at first, once the deeper I got into the game, and then I was just like, yo, I got to get the money. When's the next flip? Try and get the next flip. And then I was surrounding myself with people that, you know what I'm saying, that had no genuine care for me. A bunch of yes men niggas that as long as I was feeding them, they was all right. Niggas ain't looking out for my best interest. So as who
situationships.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. So I can't even call them niggas at my time, my bros. Like I couldn't even call them that. As how I look back at it now, but back then, you get money and you moving so fast, you really think niggas is for you. You understand?
And at the same time, when you a certain type of individual, you're not even looking for that.
Nah, you're not.
You know, you don't put yourself in a situation ever. I understand what you're saying when you, because you've never said, yo, let me see if bro really care about me.
Yeah.
Nah, it's about shaking the building and moving forward. As long as things ain't finicky, you moving forward. We see a lot of things and you still tell your subconscious, nah, that can't be so. No, why? Because I'm me.
Yep.
But we value things differently when you get older. So anyhow, before I even delve into that, gotta take it back for a second. I asked you those questions of what brought you to prison because I understand now, you know, that music is timeless. Music really is like fine wine. You know, some people get it early, some people don't. But either way, music can never be taught to you, man. It's in you. Absolutely. And I learned now that the most magical music comes from the most horrific upbringings. The pain. Pain creates, like, that's what the pain is. God gave you a paintbrush. God gave me a paintbrush. He gave many of people, select individuals, paintbrushes. But what we didn't know that the paint is pain.
That's a fact. You ain't lying.
So
that's
why I made it so.
Abstract.
That's why I made it so easier for me.
Okay, that's what I was getting at. So a lot of times I don't be knowing how to word things. You know what I mean? So
nah, you did that. That's perfect.
How do you bring the pain into the music nowadays as being still Big Q but grown? And you know that saying of like, oh, I wish I knew what I knew now back then. For some of us, we got round two, so we're able to really like know what we know now back then and activate it. You know what I mean? So how do you use your pain for your paintbrush nowadays?
A lot of the, like, even though I might, like, if you hear my lyrics, it's not always not all glorifying what I went through, but it's always a message. Back then, I wasn't trying to deliver a message. I was trying to make you hear what I was going through. But now, as I'm older and the experience that I went through, I have to deliver some type of message. You know what I mean? It might not be in every song, but you're gonna hear something that you could take home with you, something that you could say, you know what, and not so much for the older people that went through the experience, it's for the younger people that think that prison is, yo, this is where it's at, or hustling is where it's at, or this and that. Like, it is consequences behind that. It ain't always sunny. You know what I mean? So that's what right now is, that's what I try to deliver. You know what I'm saying? And let people know that you don't have to give up on the goals that you want. Like, if you're trying to be an aspiring artist, to be that and not give up. Don't worry about what other people say. So, you know, that's more or less when I was younger, I wasn't that type of person. So now, being what I've been through, it makes my pen even more broader so people can understand where I'm coming from.
That's deep.
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Message.
I like that. Yeah. I
Right.
like that.
So how does it feel now? Let me ask you that on a different note, you know, because I myself am I'll be 50 years old in November this year. Absolutely. You know, and I understand like the mindset of when I was younger. You know, somebody that was 50, it was like they was a dinosaur to me. You know what I mean? It was Stacey Adams, no socks. You get what I mean? Slacks on all the time. I couldn't see a me in one of them. You know what I mean? And now I am a one of them. You know what I mean? Now I am the dude that should be at the VFW with a bunch of us, because we the OGs now, right?
Absolutely.
So hip hop, what's so crazy, is the youngest genre of music. Hip hop is our age, bro. So to know now that in order for hip hop to grow, we have to grow with it. You can't pass the baton to the kids and expect to get a full culture out of that, because we are what created that. You know what I mean? There's a big difference in trying to debo or bully your way in and say, you know what? Well, give me credit for everything and it's that and the third. Nah, man, we got our own sauce. Just like the other day when I had submitted my music on Beast's music review show, right?
Y'all love that video.
And y'all was there. Y'all appreciate you, bro. Guess what? During that joint, right? They thought I said ham sandwich. Now watch what was so ill about this little point that I'm gonna point out. Pesci is a young dude from the hood. Shout out Pesci, man. Good dude, work with the snug and all that. He really for the community. He ain't fronting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So shout out to the bro, man. Shout out to Jerome and all them from Snug. But yo,
none
bro.
of them niggas dead no more.
Nah.
Only Pesh.
Damn. See, he still care though, because like I said, I saw Pesh on feet. I saw Pesh on feet, and I'm talking about he done did an event, and then 2-3 days later, I seen him on the street on feet saying, "Nah, don't do this," with the mob of people in the shirts and all that. Yeah, so it ain't no fronting. He's he's in there when people say, "Yo, I'll be in the streets and trying to stop violence." No. That man be in there, and guess what? People be dying in that world. Shout out to, I forgot the bro name, man, because he had just came home, worked for Snug, try to break up a fight downtown and end up getting killed himself. You know what I'm saying? That's a dangerous job, man. You really, yeah, shout out to the bro, man. Yep. Rest in peace, man. You know, so, but anyhow, that day when I wrote in the chat what I said, bro said, oh man, he said, yam sandwich. This is the point that I point out. Most of the young dudes don't feel that old dude got that sauce or swag, or I could learn something new when it come to hip hop. And the bro said, yo, I ain't never heard nobody say yam sandwich. And look, Q, to the side, you said you was doing something else. You said, oh yeah, they call yams grams. And that's when you said it so nonchalantly, like, but basically it was, we speaking a whole nother code, man. We talking something that's normal to us, but to the new generation, it's like, that's a whole different ball game. I'm from the era where crack was like air. It was normal.
Old science.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So, but the point was, just for him saying that shows that our culture is so young. And for little bro to say, wow, I never heard that terminology, that means that there's room for growth in hip hop. There's room for the merging of the old school MCs and the young school MCs. You get me? As long as it's MC shit. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That creative input.
How do you do that? Knowing that, you know, the experiences you've had, you know, what it takes to paint your picture. How do you still merge that with the younger generation?
That's a good question. I'm gonna tell you like this, right? Because I only been home like like 6 years.
I think so.
Welcome home.
Yeah,
I'm on 3, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yep.
Congratulations. You know, prison preserves you, right? They say time stops when you
found in youth.
Right? Yeah. So the thing about it is, I was still back then when time was stopping for me, and time was going out there going on for them out here, and people's out here, you know, drugs, these young kids using drugs. They not furthering themselves educational wise. They not doing nothing with themselves, but keeping shit level. For me, I was already talking the shit that I'm talking now back then. You understand what I'm saying? But it was just the fact that I was using that where I was at in the time that I was doing to better myself educational wise, to better myself spiritually, to better myself as far as physically. So when I came out here,
mind, body, and spirit.
Yes, mind, body. So when I came out here, even though people have been out here for all this time, I felt like I was younger than them because I'm just touching the streets again. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's just a reverse terminology. In prison, if you've been in a prison 10 years and a little young nigga come in the first year, he's in his first year, who he looking to? The nigga that been in there 10 years to help him with the experience. Some of them, right? So when I came back to the street, when I came back to the streets, first thing I did was watch how everybody was operating. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, once you behind at a certain time, it feels like you're new to this again. So I just grabbed the things that I was talking about back then and the shit that I was going through back then and moved it to what I'm dealing with now. I wish I had music that I had back then because it's shit that I was talking about now. I was talking that shit back then. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just like you said when you mentioned the word yams and they didn't understand I was saying yams back then. Niggas ain't know what yams was. You understand what I'm saying?
They think about yams, greens, beans.
Yeah, they
potatoes,
thinking about
yams.
what the fuck he talking
Yeah,
about hands for. Like they ain't know what none of that shit was. You understand what I'm saying? So I just incorporate everything that I talked back then when I was going through what I was going through, and I use it out here now. You understand what I'm saying? I listen to what what's going on now with the music now, and I feel, to me, honestly, I just feel like from I would say Benny the Butcher and them made it easy for me to come back. Hearing them and Beast put me on to him when I never heard of him when I was locked up. You don't hear about a lot of music when you locked up. But when I came home, he put me on a band. I'm hearing them, and then I'm hearing the movement. I'm seeing
they wasn't that popular then.
When I first came home?
Yeah, they still wasn't there yet.
Benny was there. Benny was 2020, 21 when I came home.
Yeah.
He was making a little bit of noise. West Side was making some noise too. Bit. So I
was listening to them already. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you already had a ear for them. So that's why I say, like, for them, for the way it made it easier for me, because I'm a street. I rap street shit. I rap hustle shit. I rap money shit. I rap about that shit. So it made it easier for me to come back in with it, because a lot of time everybody else talking that drill shit and that dumb shit that was going on. I don't
things you can relate to.
I can't relate to that. What's going on now? Some of the shit I can't relate to it.
See, I say that all the time, man. Like, I don't make drug addict music. I make hustler music.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I can't say nothing about popping a perk. I can't tell you that, in order for somebody to get busy, we had to go pop a perk, drink the, you know what I mean. That ain't. We come from something different.
No, we definitely come from something different, man.
Most definitely, that's a different cut cough.
My music is for us. When I write music, that's why I don't care. I don't need to be a mega star in it. I'm doing a dream that my mom's always wanted me to do when she was here. This is between Beast and my mother. This is why I ain't ever I could have easily just said, you know what, I'm going back to the streets. I'm back home. And you know how certain niggas live. Like, all right, I made that mistake. I'm going to try not to make that mistake this time. Keep on going.
If I move this way.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Coming home and knowing all that, what made you believe in hip hop again?
Listening to Benny and them, fucking with Beast, and he put me more listening to music, and I'm like, you know what? Let me get back to it, and it took some time, because if I let you hear when I first started getting back to it to where I'm at now, you'd be like, oh shit, yeah, you grew, which was years. It took a couple years for me to really get myself back to where I was back then.
So I got a question.
So shout out Beast, man. Beast was that centrifugal force. Yeah.
Yes, he was. Absolutely.
Hey, but I got a question for you, bro. So in that transition, like when was the time where like you felt like, okay, music is more productive than doing this street?
Because it took up a lot of my time, and when I was as like right now, I go to the studio or I'm discussing shit with Beast or I'm in the crib writing a song. I stay writing a song because I feel like if I stop doing the things that I'm doing, it's gonna lead me back to you understand what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's that saying of the idle time is the devil's workshop.
That's a fact. And I'm much older now, so I look at it like, why not use that time when I'm not working or doing whatever I'm doing and it helps me when you writing music, it helps you keep your mind stimulated. It's just like,
and what's crazy is well, just for me anyway, but I believe you may be able to relate to this, man, because we got a lot in common coming from that type of past.
Yo, we can't see you.
Oh man, for me, right? It's kind of hard to relate to a lot of these younger individuals. So I can't really talk to them like that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And my music allows me to express myself with the insane adult thoughts that I have. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like in one of my songs, I say, yo, you ever met a motherfucker you wish you could unmeet? That's how I start the song. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
You ever met somebody that you wish you could unmeet?
Mm-hmm. Bring your dad back.
Like that back. Yeah, get my dad back.
Be my dad back.
Yeah, I don't like you. Back. Like we not like you remember back in the day. I come from a time, brother, when you be able to go to the park and guess what? We left as best friends. And you come home and you like, yo, guess what? They say, yo, where such and such at? Man, guess what? They ain't my friend no more. And your nose flare. I mean it. Well, what happened?
That's back in the day.
He gave Jessica a bite of or the ice cream sandwich.
Yeah.
Something that petty. But yo, guess what? You know what the point is? At then, see, we made life complicated. Back then, we were able to say as young men, you know what? My feelings were hurt. That hurt my feelings, and that's my friend. And he knows that that was my feelings, and he intentionally hurt him, and I don't want to play with him no more. You get me? In life, when we get older, you feel that same thing on the inside. But we tell ourselves, okay, now for me to express that, that's going to be immature, or they're going to perceive it in this way, or so you don't do it. You know what I mean? And it ends up affecting you even worse instead of being able to just truly express yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
Have a Pooh Shiesty moment.
Yeah. Speaking of that, how you feel about that, brother? How you feel about the Gucci and Pooh?
Me and Beast was talking about that yesterday, man.
How you feel about that, brother?
I feel like it was no way. He felt like, I look at it from his perspective, right? People always they looking at it from saying, "Oh, that shiesty situation." See a lot of people saying he crashed out. Yes, he did. He did it wrong. He did that wrong, right? Now, at the end of the day, people don't realize it wasn't just it was a whole form of disrespect that went back years and years to the beef with Yo Gotti and fucking Gucci Mane. So a lot of this shit stems from that. You understand what I'm saying? So, and plus a lot of that stemmed from how he did his cousin. And
the whole Memphis, Atlanta.
Yeah, do you see what I'm saying? That's why the beef was so strong with Gucci and fucking Yo Gotti. Gucci said, you know what? I'm not getting no Atlanta niggas. I'm just going to get all Memphis niggas so that nigga won't get them. You understand what I'm saying?
I ain't thinking that.
Yeah, it was never none of this shit that's going on.
I ain't look at it from that point. You're right. Let me capitalize off of your neighborhood and fund your opposition. Damn, I never looked at it from that point ever.
And think about it. If people don't realize that fucking Gucci is married to that used to be Yo Gotti.
That used to be Yo Gotti girl.
You see what I'm saying? So a lot Shiesty was this nigga that was in the middle.
Yeah, this
pass around.
So hold on. Once you just added that in, and I just said that to my stepson the other day. I say, yo, listen here, bro. Twat is the first thing that's sold on this planet. Don't ever forget that, brother. Don't ever forget that. Now look at here. Now look, I said to him after that, I say, yo, people die behind Twizzle.
Yep.
When you just mentioned, and I didn't think of that because it's always been a Atlanta versus somebody. Atlanta always feel that they ought to people talk down on them. And you know where that came from? Pimp C. Pimp C. You know Atlanta, the gay capital of the world, right? You know that they caught him in the back of the truck with the little boys, right? Remember Pimp C? Yeah.
There was a lot
Pimp
of
C
going on back then.
Yeah, but I mean, it's always been that innuendos from Outkast songs. If people really that's real hip hop, they always had something funny to say, like, you know, and it goes before hip hop. You know, back in the juke joints. Oh, New York City slickers. Remember, we saw it in the movie Life. Oh, you from New York? You think you slick? No, bro. I just like music.
Absolutely.
I just happen to talk different than you.
And that's why Shiesty did what he did, because it was so much bullshit outside. He wanted to be heard. He wanted to be seen. He wanted to be heard. Like, listen, nigga, I'm not no fucking poo-put ass nigga that you can look over. Because honestly, Yo Gotti told the nigga, yo, listen to me. Yo Gotti told that nigga, yo, do what you got to do to get out the contract with Gucci and come with me.
So in all reality, if you really look at it from a street aspect,
he ain't
really, and you do the homework,
Yo,
bro, guess what?
That still sound like a send-off.
No, yo, bro, guess what? Gucci really did the what's that? Remember? Belly. Got him. He been waiting all this time. Once he said one thing, people forgot about that. Keisha, the relationship with Keisha, bro. That Twizzle, yeah, bro. That Twizzle, all this time. You see that? Yo, she turned him from fat in the brass Renaissance gold teeth he had.
Yeah. Porcelain.
To make him, yo, she got him in the yard, getting in shape. Yo, she turned him out and then told him, Twizzle. Gucci said, yeah, I'm telling. Got him. All this time I've been waiting. Like got him. That's what he. I
don't like this.
Yo.
So that, you got to think about it now.
Shout out Powerful, man. Happy birthday, brother.
Now you got to look at it like, damn, what Gucci going to do now? You know what I'm saying? What are you going to do?
Man, what could he do? Logically, like, what could he do, bro?
Yeah, he got to. Sometimes in life, you take losses. This has got to be a loss.
It is a loss, but it's also a turning point. Right after this right here, depending on what occurs, let's say if it comes out that Gucci ratted, he can never rap again. Ever.
But hold on though. How? Would it be like Young Thug? Would the gold line get pushed back just like how Young Thug?
Ain't no gold lines being pushed back because don't nobody want to hear Young Thug right now. People will listen to Gunna before Thug.
Let me tell you something. That's like you got to understand. When people say that, it's like, all right, you got to look at it. Young Thug, right? He's a younger individual, right? He's younger, and only the people in Atlanta can basically say, all right, we seen the shit that type of person that he is, right? And he does whatever the fuck shit is, whoever Young Thug, Gunna, 6ix9ine, whoever these little young niggas. Gucci is more of a nigga our age. You see what I'm saying?
That era, yeah,
in our era. So people, that's just like saying fucking Prince just came home, right? Imagine Prince ratting on somebody.
Prince came home.
On Michael.
Yeah. When Prince, he came home.
Prince been home for shit. How long Prince been home?
Couple months.
Yeah.
Prince got a podcast.
Yeah, he got a podcast. So imagine knowing who Prince is with Preem and all them niggas, and he rap.
To everybody that don't know who Prince is, if y'all know about the 50 Cent situation and all that, Prince is one of the individuals from the Supreme team, the people that was 50 ops, the ones that, shot him 5 times.
Yeah. So imagine him ratting on somebody.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? A lot of the younger crowd, the younger people, like Gunna and all them, they were respected. The younger motherfuckers, because they like that. It's the older people that
I get you.
You see what
by age, they following a moral compass. Young ones following the code. We following a moral compass.
You see what I'm saying? So things are different. The rules are different. Things are different. People, Gunna could go tell, and the young niggas still gonna listen to his music. The people out the area is still gonna listen
because they understand. You understand that whole energy.
And honestly, and he's still selling more than all them niggas.
That's wild.
He's still selling more than all them niggas.
I guess you know what? It's kind of like the Trump effect. He became president because he spoke for everything that all these people was hiding.
What they want,
what I mean? What they really wanted to say, he said it. So that's the same effect.
That's how a lot of that presidency go though.
That's crazy though. How it's like an oxymoron. How people could be involved in the hip hop culture while at the same time saying, I'm not a street dude and I don't like street dudes and you should go to jail. But you love hip hop. Like hip hop comes from that pain, brother.
If you listen to the shit that 6ix9ine was talking before he told on them Brooklyn niggas, and you listen to the music he makes now, he doesn't make music for the industry like he was making it before. He's making it more. I've seen him make a lot more reggaeton music, more Latin music than what he's there. Pop shit now. He's not even. You can't come back and talk that kill him up, shooter, do time. You can't do the same thing once you cross that line. You would have to switch your whole shit up.
And also still make it. And also, bro, that's the same reason. When he got locked, a lot of people were saying, he gonna go through this, that, and the third. I said, y'all don't understand penitentiary. That man got Mexican in him. So as soon as he went to the feds, them Oyes embraced him. Just like I said, they put him under the wing real quick. You ain't gonna touch 6ix9ine. They turned it into something racial. It don't matter who he ratted on. He Mexican.
Absolutely.
And so he ain't got no choice but to do that caliente.
As we are African American, when we come into prison and we see other black people, and what happens? Ain't nobody setting it out.
None of
No,
that.
you
Puerto
didn't hit
Ricans
up.
coming in, the Mexicans, the
They set it out.
They
set it out.
until
Yeah.
they find out you did some fuck shit. Until they find out, before that they setting it out. They're gonna make sure you got a bowl to eat. You might eat the same night. You're gonna get some cigarettes. You're gonna get whatever you.
Oh, you gonna eat the same night. If you come in with them, they got a plate for you.
That's facts.
So that's why I said it's a difference in how shit is carried in a system than is carried out here. So I feel like as if Gucci decides to say, you know what, that nigga did do it, yeah, Shiesty's gone. For the rest of his life, he's gone. Right? But at the same time, if he does that, he can never cross back over.
He can never cross back over.
It's two police there. Whether Gucci say anything or not. Wasn't
The police officers, the only that's what I'm trying to say. You got to know the exact because it was only Gucci and Pooh Shiesty in that room.
And guess what though? Most of the time, those cops got wedding bands on their fingers.
Man, listen,
so again, we bringing it back to the Twizzle. So you got the ringleader, Keisha, in the police they wives. The Twizzle, bro. Listen here. I think Gucci. I think we about to see something different right now. I think the Twizzle, brother. If we see Keisha pop up in court with a dress like she promoting some new, you know how she do. She promote nails, lipstick. If we see her like that, everybody is gonna say no.
Gucci got a mental. He got a mental disability. Like he kind of fucked up. So she basically controlling that nigga like a robot. So I mean, if she's smart, I'm gonna be honest with you. At the end of the day, the smartest thing to do, Gucci could do, is take the loss and let the other niggas tell.
But yo, hold on. There's always one loophole. Don't forget that. There's always one loophole. I'm gonna show you right now. Because all somebody gotta do is, find his Gucci little sister, the one that's still, little baby Gucci, right? And switch the meds. And then look, Keisha gonna wake up in the morning and Gucci was gonna have the old gold teeth on like this.
Burr.
Yeah. I seen what you was up to, Keisha. You finna raise on up out of her.
He said he is.
Yeah, Gucci is back. Yeah. Lemonade. I'm talking about with the go. Yo, bro, if somebody take him off the meds and he go back to the old gold.
Yeah, that's the
old. Get wild.
Gucci. I'm gonna tell you how it's going down. Gucci gonna pop that bottle in court.
Yeah.
He the one that's free. He gonna hop over the thing with the golds on. Gut gonna be sticking out a little bit, and he gonna beat the shit out of Pooh Shiesty. You bitch ass nigga.
So you saying if the gut come back and the brass go back on, it's over with.
Yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, when Gucci popped back on there and he got the old golds in his mouth, he finna whoop Shiesty ass, bro. That's it. We ain't going through no telling. And he gonna bring out the super old Gucci accent. Yeah. Fuck wrong with you, fuck boy. LaFleur.
Shiesty gonna do time anyway. He gonna do time anyway. He's already on felony on probation. So I mean,
and you can see Keisha in the background. Keisha in the background, like, that's my Gucci. That's my Gucci. Yeah, the Twizzle, bro. The Twizzle. And Shiesty got him a little bald head muskrat. You know what I'm saying? They're saying all the wrong things. She's saying all the wrong things right now on the phone. Yeah, we finna ride on him. Shut up, man.
Yeah, his moms don't make it no better. His moms ain't making it no better though.
Yo, she hood. Did you see the documentary they just came out about the pops?
Yeah.
And I never even knew Shiesty had an older brother look just like him.
Yeah, his whole family gangster.
Wow.
Yo, they wild. The whole family, bro. He was raised in a zoo.
Hell yeah. You heard what his mom said? My son slime. I ain't raised no punk. He a slime. I said, damn, your boss talking like that.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
Come on, man. Mama.
Yeah, going in the house. Yeah. They just beat me up, huh? Grab this gun.
Mama.
Oh yeah.
Yo, you hear her calls right now to her son? Yeah, you finna have to hold that little stain. Yeah. Baby stain.
That shit crazy.
Shout out Gangsta Rita.
Yeah.
Yo,
And
we was
antidote.
talking about her too. Yo, Gangsta Rita, you see your boy
What's up,
Hernandez
wow.
Govan. He done teamed up with Charleston White. You said it ahead of time.
Right.
Yo, Big Q, yo, Beast, man. I know y'all heard of Hernandez Govan, right? With the whole PRE thing, right?
Hell
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's Gangsta Rita right here. She's straight out of Memphis. You know, yo, she's a reader. She reads people's spirits. Like she could read you and tell you, yeah. You want to read it? We'll do it right now. Gangster, you want to pull up and get a bro reading?
He said, you want a reading?
Oh, yeah. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. It's scary, bro, because she told, I used to have this show, and she told me certain things that can't, man, listen here, bro.
That's wild. Then that I can't say. It's like, it's wild.
Yeah, it's different. But anyhow, she was there. She lived around the corner from when that whole Young Dolph and all that happened. So she knew all the people in between. Honeycomb, Brazy, crazy ass mama with the red hair. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let me drop. Huh?
He got off. The Govan nigga, he got off. He slid.
Yeah.
He slid.
That's what I'm talking about, Govan.
Yeah, he slid.
And now he on everybody podcast. Wilding, bro.
And money. That's how you get your money.
Wow.
Money
yes, sir.
Yeah, podcast is the new. I'm coming out with a book. Like now, you don't gotta do that. You ain't gotta go on a podcast tour.
That's it.
It said a book. And
Make
I'm
it
coming
round.
out with a documentary.
Yep, or doc.
That's what Glorilla little sister about to do. Make her rounds.
Man, for $2,500.
Fuck it.
She wild.
Can't say she broke no more.
Nah.
Yo, Gangster, hit me on Messenger so I can drop you the link or Discord, whichever one.
Hey, Q, I got a question for you, bro.
What's up, bro?
Like, what's one of the proudest moments, bro, that like you've done through your journey of going like through music, whether it was like
performing for the Locks?
How did that feel, bro?
That's what's up.
Walk us through that. How did that feel?
At first I was a little nervous, but when I was, with doing it with Beast, it made it a lot easier. Being on stage with him, it made things a lot easier, and I'm more comfortable because he the hype man, so he get me hype. So I just saw him now and do that. But that was like the proudest so far what I did. That was like, and I did some shit with Dave East. That was a proud moment. I got a couple moments that I experienced that I could look back and say, yeah, I did that. But the Locks, by far right now. Yeah.
So you heard I can't do it right. I ain't Blind Fury.
Yeah,
I can't. Yeah, that's wild, bro. Because like I like the Locks. I like I'm from the Midwest originally. I stay on the West Coast, but I like that East Coast like music sound, bro. You know what I'm saying? I like Mobb Deep. I like Nas. I like AZ. Who else? Biggie. You know what I'm saying? Thing. It's so many, bro. It's like it's so crazy because like New York is like the mecca of music, especially when it comes to the era of hip hop, the culture of hip hop. That's where it was like birth from. You know what I'm saying? And like it generated out into the other cultures all around the world, and like you get that you'll still get that New York feel from a lot of spots that start going into the hip hop culture, because that's where it came from. But then after a while, they start transitioning and putting their own sauce to it.
Absolutely,
as they should. Have you had an opportunity to listen to Big Q music yet? Okay.
Yeah. Seen this video and everything. I tapped in a couple of times.
I'm about to watch this, y'all. This is a new project right here. Let me put this up here right quick there. Fellas.
But in the meantime and in between time,
it's that project right here. Break. Yo, Big Q, tell them where they can get a hold of this project right here, brother.
It's Brick Season, the EP, Volume 1. Right now it's on YouTube, but April 20th, it'll be on all platforms.
What would you say?
That's crazy. April 20th, when it drops, that's my birthday.
And that's also 420. Damn, you was born on 420?
Oh, yeah.
So what's your favorite strand?
Wow.
You said my favorite strain?
Yeah.
I just really got into the weed shit. I wasn't into I wasn't so much of a weed person back then. I was on parole for about most my whole life, so I wasn't smoking shit. I just really got on it.
So when you smoke, is it a sativa, a hybrid, indica? Like, what's the strain?
Yeah, basically.
He really ain't into it. He understand high as fuck, and that's it.
And that's
it. That's it.
That's it. Like,
I know my tolerant level.
Yeah, he don't care about no strands. That shit gas, couple puffs. Yeah, he's still militant. Yo, hold on. Don't forget what B said. B said, listen, bro, because remember we said on Tuesday, yo, call the bro. He said, man, listen, he is at the gym. That motherfucker wake up and he still do his routine. He at the gym.
No, quick.
Yo.
I called him back after we talked, and I told him about the interview, and he was like, all right. So then I'm like, so you're gonna have to get up early so you can go to the gym and then come to the interview. He said, nah, I'm gonna just get it in twice today, so I don't feel that bad about missing tomorrow.
Bro. And guess what? He might, just for the fact that he was having an interview, he might have went and just did back to get his breathing right. You see, I just went back.
I did some chest and some legs.
That's how you know a workout motherfucker, man. Everybody be like, yeah, I went to the gym. Nah, motherfucker that really work out, they like, nah, I just did legs. You know what I'm saying? I did tris, quads. When they really get into it, you know what I'm saying? Tris, quads, bis. You know what I'm saying? Little of the metroceps, the quintuplions.
That gym is therapy, man.
No Dwight. Don't buy anything. The metro anything was a crazy transition. No Dwight.
Hey, yo,
hey,
you heard Tony?
Therapy, though,
see,
right?
Tony a beast with it too. You see him chimed in?
What he said?
Yeah, that gym is my therapy, man. As soon as I get done with this, I'm heading there.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I go like on my days off, I be dreaming about the gym. I'm like, man, I got to go push some weight around. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my pastime. It keeps me out of trouble.
And I'm a power lifter, so I'll be hitting all heavyweight. So.
All right. Sure, man. I know you probably get this question, man. You know what I'm saying? What's your max?
My max on chest is 405. I can curl at 225. My legs.
Okay.
Almost 495, 515 on the legs.
Damn.
Is that raw or seated squats?
Nah, that's just going at it. What is it? An 80-degree angle. Like,
okay.
Yeah, I'm too old to be going in the bucket with that much weight. I'm not going in the bucket with that.
That means you will kick somebody and break their ribs.
Yeah.
You better kick somebody through a wall and look at them like, oops.
Yo.
Oops.
That's it ain't even a punch. People don't even be understanding why. Right, Q? Yo, bro, they so big, man. Yo, he just punch him in the chest. Motherfucker stop breathing like.
That's why I be killing myself. Because you got
car accident.
For me, working out, doing lower back and doing legs are very important.
That's now
see.
Now hold on. Now
look.
Now guess what, bro? That got me looking. At first, I seen your watch, but then out of nowhere, as you just explained that, and my imagination went crazy. I see your big ass knuckle right there. Like, so that shows that you have that shit went upside so many people's head. You know what I mean? He already 6'5", so that means one hit a quit. I'm talking about. He do.
We got matching knuckles. We got matching knuckles. Hey, we was just saying about my knuckles. Look at yours, like, yeah, I understand.
Yeah, we was just saying that this morning. Tony got them iron tire iron hands. Yeah, mechanic hands. He break engines down with his own hands. You know what I'm saying? You don't need no wrench.
See how you are. See how you are. He be talking about my knuckles be ashy.
Yeah, he said it this morning. He said Vaseline, no Earl.
No Earl.
Yeah. Remember? Cereal, no Merc.
No Merc.
Yeah, man.
Look, and then look at him. I told you, look at it. I told you should have closed it because you look like
staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive.
I ain't mess with you, man. I ain't mess with you. That's
Told
wrong.
you, put that mug up.
Come on,
Oh
man.
no, man.
Tony
You know what I'm
totally
saying?
forgot that part.
I'm
That was
good.
part of his introduction. Hey, man, look at here, man. You know, I remember back in the days, my people, you remember that first disco ball, right? We always like, nah, we old, but we ain't that old. What you mean the first disco ball?
First ever.
This is
Yo,
stuff I go through.
let me ask you this, Q. Have you ever collaborated on some music out? Because you got a very New York sound. Have you ever collaborated on some music outside of New York with some Southerners, some West Coast, some?
Nah,
Have you ever merged your sound?
nah, I haven't. Not yet. Not of yet. Nah.
Nah.
A lot of features that I did is a lot of people. I mean, all from up down, up from the city to up here.
So who would you like to work with?
Yeah.
Oh, from outside New York.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Dead or alive?
I ain't gonna lie. I would have liked to work with Dolph.
Dolph?
Yes, I fuck with Dolph all about it. I can't really say, even though I like a lot of, you know, out of town artists. I couldn't. It would have to match. Like I don't feel like the sound is so different that it wouldn't go in sync with me.
All right.
That makes
Outside of looking in, I'm a name a couple artists that I could hear a sound of the merge of, you know, I'm a producer first. So I could hear a New York and you know. So anyway, I'm gonna just say it. I could hear you first and foremost with Andre 3000. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That would be my first. The second, I would say Bumpy Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Bump J.
I'm familiar.
Bump J out of Chicago.
Yeah, I think I heard him before.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to his music.
I would say them two, and then the third, bar for bar. With the wildness and everything, the merge, I would have to say you and out of that Memphis area, but I would say Honeycomb Brazy.
Yeah, I like
Gangsta Reed in the building. But
like
those three artists right
Oh,
there.
no. Excuse me. Sauce Walker. I fuck with Sauce.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I fuck with Sauce.
Okay. Shout out to Gangsta Rita. Memphis in the building. We just talked Memphis, and Memphis popped in.
Yeah, I will fuck with Sauce
Okay.
Walker. That's another one, yeah.
Oh, look, Gangsta Rita done got her did.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Gangsta Rita.
Whipped up.
Buddy, what's going on, fellas?
What's happening, Memphis?
What's going on?
I misread the caption, and it just so happened. I seen the caption said something about Queens the whole time. I'm thinking it's Big X the plug, and y'all looking for some Queens on this motherfucker. I hit the link. The whole time it's another Big X, but salute to you, Big X. I ain't saying you ain't the plug.
Nah,
You might
that's
be the
Big
plug.
Q. That's Big Q.
I said what I
XXL.
seen. I thought what I seen.
Okay.
That's what I thought I seen. And I thought y'all were asking for some Queens.
Well, the Queen still pulled up. Shout out to you, Gangsta Rita.
Pulled up like a pamper queen. Q, how you been?
I'm good. Thank you.
ISK, how you been?
I've been good. Yourself?
Tony, what's going on with you?
Ooh, damn.
I think Tony caught a flat tire. He be back though. You know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
His Wi-Fi acting up.
Big Q, what's going on with you? Big Q, you over there looking real nervous. I ain't finna do nothing, Q. I ain't gonna do nothing.
Nah, you good. I'm good. I'm comfortable.
I heard when he said, y'all want to read Q like, bang, listen, I ain't come over here for that shit.
Ah, man.
I came over here for something else.
I mean,
we ain't doing no reading. Look, IKS, he like, keep it music.
Okay, well, I'm gonna ask you this. Gangster. Don't give him no reading, but tell me the energy that you pick up from Big Q. He's out of Queens, grown. Music is crazy. You know what I mean? And you know, we very, very particular when it comes to rap. I love to say that music is whack because a lot of people can't rap. And I hate the fact that everybody gets to do it. A lot of people shouldn't be able to do it. You're supposed to be able to earn this path. It used to be a cipher first where people would tell you the truth, even in your living room. Bro, that's trash.
Absolutely.
That's trash right there. You know what I mean? But so, yeah, I would love for you to, you know, Give us the energy. Give us the energy reading, gangster.
The energy I pick up from him, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But 9 times out of 10, I'm right. But I can accept that I'd be a Perry Mason, I'd be wrong one time. But the energy I'm picking up is like you said he fucked with the rap game, right? He messed with the rap game. My apologies for cussing. But he messed with the rap game. Okay, so my energy is like coming from him is he been dealing with it and messing with it for so long. If he gonna invest, it's gonna be in himself. And if he invests in somebody else and like to bring him along, you gotta show him something. Like, you know how you get tired? I'm just tired, man. Listen, man, if I'm invest, it's gonna be in me. If I'm investing in somebody else and put some money down on some shit, you gotta show me something. So he like with his wits end to the rap game, if you don't show me something, you gotta show me something. Otherwise than that, you ain't doing no more than me, you just talking. And that's the energy.
Nah, that's real shit. That's how I feel too. That's real shit.
Yo, his body language just said.
Man, listen, he just cool. He cool, laid back, straight to the point. All that in between and middleman and third party shit, he just ain't with it.
That's a fact.
Bring me the motherfucker that's ready. I don't want to meet Bob and Jill and them 4 niggas behind him. Bring me the nigga that's ready. Cause I'm ready. And that's what it is. And anytime you get to coming to him talking about some third party and some old motherfuckers, you lost him right then and there in the conversation. He ain't fit to talk.
Nah, that's gangster right there. I respect it.
And that's even in a relationship.
So tell us this. You Memphis is on. Give us that rundown with the Pooh Shiesty and you got the juice. You give us the tea. You right there in Memphis.
I did about 3 lives on it, but I'm gonna say what I said on the live, and then maybe y'all will catch it. You probably already heard it, but I know I said it first. My thing of that was, you heard of C Money? Remember when C Money first got signed, he died?
Never heard of him.
He signed with CMG, and 3 days later he was gone. He never did get a chance to do nothing. God has signed him. This ain't been a year. Remember I did the live when I said the Red Bird landed when I went on the scene. So what I feel like is for one, C Money, Pooh Shiesty is to replace C Money. It's all about a ghostwriter. I told you, in this rap game, it's all about a ghostwriter. Nobody understands what's a ghostwriter. They just think they're just a word. A ghostwriter is somebody who spends so much time writing so much stuff, got so many hits, and then all of a sudden they gone. Where they paperwork, where the folded, where that stuff they was writing, nobody knows. That's a ghostwriter. Remember this. So Steve Money got signed, but he gone. So where the music? Now they trying to push Pooh Shiesty. So what I believe is Yo Gotti gonna buy Pooh Shiesty out of this contract with Gucci Mane, and it's all gonna go away. Because don't never forget, Jay-Z and Yo Gotti got ends with the penitentiaries and EG. That's what I think.
Forgot about the Yo Gotti and Jay-Z connection.
And Pooh Shiesty is up under Yo Gotti. And you got to think they all sharing the same lawyers. It's all about money. But before court start, they stand back. The nigga just gave me $5 million motherfucking dollars. I'm gonna give you two. We finna knock this shit out the ballpark. Everybody friendly before court start. When court start, everybody hate each other. But the money on the table, it's over with. Everybody want to have folks beat everything. It's a money train. You gotta have money. If you catching charges, you need to have some money to get out of it. Don't catch it. Go back to Hernandez Govan. You got goddamn money. Your ass gonna get out of it.
Yeah.
Don't take a rocket science to put 2 and 2 together and get your 4.
What about Keisha? What about Keisha in this mess? What part Keisha play in this mess?
For one, like you this your show, y'all show, whoever show, I can't do no be real. I don't know how to lie, I don't know how to sugarcoat. For one, we gonna start from the beginning. That's not Gucci. That's a clone. We're gonna start right there first.
Bam.
Secondly, I guess he offered his rock or he ain't playing to the script, so he's playing his zombie role, and Keisha feed him. So Keisha running everything. If Keisha say press the child, press the play. He working up on the spell right now. So yeah, if Keisha say press the child to go to court, yeah. Gucci, the clone, he ain't going nowhere. He didn't stand in the bubble himself to death. It's all a game. Come on. It's just a repeated cycle. Everything that go on in this rap game, I don't care how you look at it and who you go to, it's all connected in some type of way. It just regenerates. It's all sacrifices, humiliation, sacrifice, all that. It's over and over, repeated cycle, no matter who you sign up under and no matter who you with. And if you try to go independent, they're gonna offer you anyway because you're supposed to be a part of the shebang.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, real life. If you really got sense, it's just me. I'm not knocking about what they do. But if you really got sense, and you want to be a rapper, you got to ask yourself why. Nobody ever made it. Dolph died with 22 million on the table. He couldn't take nothing with him. So you go so hard to be a rapper and a trapper and whatever come along with it, but you never go nowhere. You be a ghostwriter.
Mm-hmm.
I never seen nobody make it in the rap game. Tupac on down to Pac the 2. Nobody ever makes it. I never seen nobody just die from an old age in the rap game. Nobody. I could be wrong. Maybe you can name somebody.
You can say the same for the R&B.
I'm 53 years old. I don't know a 60-year-old rapper that made it. Know an ancient rapper that we still bumping his stuff and he alive too. No, don't say Snoop Dogg. No, I said an independent rapper that did. Not nobody that's a part of them. So the ghostwriters is really what it's all about in the rap game. They the one who bumping, but they never make it to everybody that really supposed to be. They all gone.
What you feel about that, Q? You from Queens? You got a lot of legendary rappers. You was raised around. Like,
yeah, that's a fact.
What's your like?
I mean, I would say you still got Nas still doing his thing, but I think what's Nas' age? Like 50 something, 60?
Yeah, he up there.
Right?
But Nas fan base ain't bumping to nobody but Nas' age. The young folks get you the money. The young folks bring you the money. Ain't no young folks bumping Nas.
Yeah, I mean, people past that era of our era, the young kids ain't listening to that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Who made it? Who made it and still making it? What older guy still got the young folk bobbing their head? Because the money is with the young folk.
They still fucking with Fab. They still fucking with Kiss.
I don't even know them.
Jadakiss.
Oh, Jadakiss. Yeah, I heard of Jadakiss, but I said there's not a part of them in independent. I'm waiting on you to name that.
Oh, independently?
Yeah, that's why I say if you try to make it independently.
A lot of these old rappers that we back then to right now, they are, you could consider them they own independency because they're not with no major labels.
But what did they have to do to get out the country?
Shit, they had to
live where they live, to live how they living now. That's like what's her name? Angie Stone that passed away. You really worth more than what you worth when you get away from them. That's why they come back cutting up like they do.
Nah, I mean, like they got a lot of business ventures outside the music. Their survival and their financial gains is outside the music. You understand what I'm saying? Like as far as the music popping, like I said,
like then now it's just buy a casino or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of their business and a lot of the money that they're making is outside of the music.
Yeah, it's
because with the age, like
right.
The younger crowd, because Nas was once young like that. So Nas wasn't thinking about businesses when he came into this music. He was thinking about music, getting money, take care of your family, get up out the hood. That's your mindset. And as you get older, the business side comes in, and then you develop that business savvy once you rub his shoulders with the correct people. Now you got these young kids, it's still the same thing. These young kids is going to grow up listening to the young music until they get older. And now their mindset, but they're making a lot more money than we were making in our era.
But
because they got more access.
Like my age, I'm 53. I listen to Pooh Shiesty faster than I listen to Jadakiss. You see what I'm saying? So like, because we want to know what's going on now. We don't want to hear nothing about what happened back yonder way. You gotta pull the crowd in. They ain't pulling the crowd in. They talking about what it was like. Now we gotta talk about what it is like.
Yeah, but everything comes with age because they doing that now. Think about it. Pooh Shiesty them doing whatever they doing that now. But as they get older to reach our age, they're gonna be saying the same shit that these niggas, Nas, and all of them is saying now. It's going
now hold on. You know what I gotta interject
facts.
on? Watch this. This is perfect for that conversation. Guess what, gangster? Look up Big Q's music. Big Q XXL. Guess what? He's an older individual giving you the right now. In our way. And it's and the beats and everything is still right now. Nothing old. It's just coming from an old soul. That's all. Giving you that right now. Exactly what we talking about. As soon as you tap in, you're gonna say, oh.
Yep. Now, if you look at me, and if you never knew who I was and never knew my, my experiences or nothing, you would think like I'm one of these young niggas. Until you really listen to my music, then you'd be like, nah, this nigga a little older. Should he talk about? You know what I'm saying? Like you got Pooh Shiesty is talking that shit, even with Sexy Red. You see what I'm saying? They want the ratchetness. They want that young girl throwing her ass out there.
In that world.
Yeah. Because remember, Adina Howard did it first.
Yeah.
Was first on it.
And that's what
the reason why I say that Q is X, because I go to juvenile facilities and I speak with the young people now. They want me to come in on the church level, on the old rap level, Jadakiss and them level. I got to come in there with the Pooh Shiesty mask on and get on their level in order for them to listen to me. They don't want to hear the Jadakiss version. So I got to come in there on them. So I come in like, don't get scared now. Don't get scared now. You wasn't scared to F the girl with no condom and take the HIV risk. Don't be scared when I walk in here like I'm the police. Now I got everybody 10 like, what she just say? If I'd have came in and listen here, boys and girls, I need for everybody. So that's what I'm saying. With the way the things flowing now, from the rap game to just regular life, you got to keep up with the trend. That's why Jadakiss is laying low. That's why Jadakiss is laying low, playing slow in a sense, because that ain't what they want to hear.
But if you go if you go on Jadakiss shit, right? You look at a Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty might go on YouTube. You might see FDO when that song FDO got 50 something million views, right? But if you go to Kiss might have 5 point something million views, right? But at the same time, you got to understand it's your audience. You're not trying. When you get a certain age, just like when Pooh Shiesty get Jadakiss age, your audience is gonna follow you throughout the year. So regardless of the fact, even if his style gets outdated and the younger crowd don't want to hear them, that fan base that came with him is still gonna be there for him. Even if the young kids don't want to hear what Pooh Shiesty talking about now, because he's 40-something, 50. But the people that grew up with him, the ones that 50 million views that he's getting now, they're gonna follow you. That's the same with Kiss. His fan base is gonna follow him. He don't need a younger fan base. He just needs his fan base to follow him. When I opened up for the Locks, it was nothing but older people. You might have sprinkle of kids here and there, but majority of it was our age. You understand? We want to hear power, money, power, respect. We want to hear DMX type shit. These are the shit that's our era.
Yeah, I feel you, but the rap game so messed up. I'm not a fan of none of them. I was on only reason why I listen to Pooh Shiesty because Big Sky. I don't know if you heard of him. Big Sky,
his cousin, right? That's his cousin, right?
Big Sky's his cousin, and I did the Unsolved Mystery, and I talked to Sky Mama. I know the effect it did to Pooh Shiesty. Far as Big 30. I know him personally. Stuff like that. I'm not a fan of their music. Honestly, I'm just gonna be real with you as an OG. I listen to their music because that's all they do is snitch in every lyric. They're gonna tell you everything they ever did in life. So I'd rather listen to Jadakiss than I will, but I don't listen to none of the rap stuff.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I fuck with Pooh Shiesty. Like a lot of people do talk about that shit and indicting themselves and all that. But if you listen to his rhymes, like he'll talk that shit without mentioning names, without mentioning dates, without mentioning we roll on this nigga at 9 o'clock in the morning, shot him, he ran through the thing and hopped over. I tossed the gun in the lake. Pooh Shiesty ain't talking that.
It was Tuesday.
He could talk that gangster shit. Yeah, he could talk the gangster shit without implicating shit.
Listen, now watch this. Did you hear the lyric in his song when he said, this is a recent song, I stood over Moose Slime and shot him. I don't know how that boy lived. I know Moose Slime personally.
Oh, what?
And Moose Slime taking that to the court too, so he might get hit with that in the middle of the shebang with the Gucci shit. Cause you just admitted on the
I
song.
just said I ain't hear that
Stood
song.
over
That's
Moose
too new.
Slime.
Wow.
And stood over Moose Slime and popped him. I don't know how that nigga live. You just
I
said
need
that in your
that.
song. I know you heard that
Wow.
verse. I know you heard that verse.
Wow.
So
now,
I mean,
now I know it. Shit.
all right, go listen to the latest song he put out. It's on it.
Oh, it's called FDO.
Yeah. I stood
so
over
first
Moose
day out?
Slime. I don't know how that nigga live. And Moose Slime been shot.
That's crazy.
So I mean,
But
that's
we don't
reason
see
why.
that. I mean, honestly, like you in that situation, so you know what he talking about. We don't. I don't.
No,
I
we
don't know.
only was speaking on the part about they tell their business in the music, like everything
Yeah,
they do.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, we on that part, not just about the Moose Slime part.
Yeah.
I'm just giving an example why you listen to these people, because anything happened. That was me on the E-way busting out the window, and the whole time somebody was on the
absolutely.
E-way busting out the window.
That's
So
right.
I listen to they dumb ass for that type shit, because I do unsolved mysteries. All you gotta do is listen to a song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then
them was
tell
my
him
young
himself.
niggas went over there. Them was my young niggas that sprayed up the FedEx foreman. Come on, they say this stuff. And they lyrics.
Me and Pooh dust on the highway.
Yo, watch this. Let me change the element a little bit. Gangsta, I remember about a year ago, you telling me about Brandon, right? We had a conversation about Brandon, right? And it just dawned on me something right now. I've been part of hip-hop my whole life. And guess what? When it comes to branding in hip-hop, artists such as Big Q,
who is Brandon? Rainwater?
Branding.
Oh, branding. Okay.
Yeah. When you think about it, the younger type of hip hop does catch the major deals and all that, yes. But invisible, while in plain sight and strong as ever, is the rest of the hip hop culture that came with it. So I said that to say, have you ever heard of Sneaker Con? You had to, because you got crazy sneakers yourself. You're still hip hop. But they had these big giant events that sell the most exclusive sneakers on the planet and go from city to city to city to city to city.
Absolutely.
Guess what? You will not hear any Pooh Shiesty. You will hear real hip hop. You'll hear a Big Q. You'll hear a Nas. You'll hear a. So believe it or not, this music is being pushed and supported, but in a different circle. Hip hop, real hip hop, is supported heavily in a very financially situated situation.
Right.
You get me? Everybody that supports hip hop has become a multi-billion-dollar brand. So the places that the Pooh Shiesties, the whatever would be at, you're not getting no $80 Jordans over here. People are coming here in 10 pairs of exclusive and spending $800 at minimum. You know what I mean? If they buying one sneaker, even if it's a female, she's spending $3,000, and you know these are 1-and-1s, and it's a real culture. Hip-hop, real hip hop, and artists such as Big Q, Griselda, or everybody that still represents bars and what hip hop was, meaning not just rap, but real beats. Yeah, overdose, but real beats, DJs, the clothing, the pure culture, break dancing. You know what I mean? For instance, how Q dressed right now. That's not just because Q said, yo, I'm gonna do this for style. That's because he is hip hop. So he look at himself in the mirror as an MC. Some people don't look at themselves as that. For instance, you may look at yourself as a queen, a mom, and you know what I mean. I carry myself as such. Business dress on. I ain't gonna have the coochie cutters in the you know, the 504s.
When we speaking overall, we speaking overall, and then when I came, you said Memphis. So we speaking Memphis. Memphis, we don't care about that kind of rap down here. We not used to living around it, being around. We used to being around people who rapping what they going through. That's what we finding out. So if my good heart, I would love to bring Q up in Memphis at a big event. Listen, man, y'all need to come over here on it. Ain't nobody gonna be sitting there with old heads. The old heads ain't need to hear the message that he got. Need to be the young folks.
Well, hold on. Well, let me interject right quick. And here I go, drop my low. Let me act do the DJ. It coming to a city near. Yeah. Guess what? Hey, yo, I'm gonna drop this here just for you to say that, gangster. Hopefully, Big Q will join our tour that we got. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Midwest Royalty Tour. You know what I'm saying?
10
Twist the
days,
feet.
10 days, 10 days.
10 days.
10
Hopefully,
days, 10
we can have Big Q out there with us. We starting to see the Rapids. So that ain't far from out there in Memphis. So maybe we will be able to bring that real hip hop out here to the Midwest with us. You know what I'm saying? You see, I just dropped that lug real quick. You see, yeah, that's what you call Yeah, I mind. I dropped that lug real quick.
I ain't scared of the airplane. I take flights too.
Well, come on, man. Ain't it, man? Ain't it, man?
I ain't scared. I don't need no security or nothing. I'm popping up. I'm pulling up like a pamper. I'm pulling up like a pamper.
He said pulling up like a pamper. Shout out Wizzy Hoffa, man. Shout out Bump. Shout out Pesci, bro. Yeah, man. That's somebody to look forward to, man.
I love your humbleness. Like, I love your humbleness. Like, your demeanor is everything. Your humbleness, it speaks volume. You hear me? I'm talking about when I say when people say I don't live in fear, like I don't fear nothing. Like you can see that. You carry that demeanor. You carry that. If it gonna happen, it gonna happen. You really don't live in fear. You really just it's that. Like I love your demeanor. Like this speaks a lot. Like you can see that all over you.
Man, where my damn buttons at, man?
About that, that's because he done threw a nigga over 2 tables.
Huh?
Look how big he is. Yeah, look how big he is. He done threw a nigga over 2 tables.
but you wouldn't. His size wouldn't intimidate nobody, but somebody who violate him. He's just a humble giant. He's just a humble giant around.
Big fact.
He a humble giant in the room as long as you don't take him there.
That's a fact.
And yo, he's 6'5".
I wouldn't give a fuck. He was 9'8". If you don't take him there, he ain't going. If you don't take him there, he ain't going. I ain't but 5'5". I ain't but 5'5", but I'm just gonna look at him because he don't intimidate me. My soul don't rub that way. Only people be intimidated by him is somebody who he know he gotta watch.
I know when we meet up, I'm old. My neck bad. You gotta sit down. We gotta sit down because that looking up gonna fuck me up.
I know that was IKS. I know.
I'm gonna have a bad ass crook in my neck after the night. No, we gotta sit down and talk.
Yo, I should have asked this question.
Fucked up. No.
Yo, Q, I should have asked you this beforehand, man, because you from Southside Queens, man, and that is part of the original backbone of hip hop. So coming from where you coming from, you got so many legends, LL, and I mean so many that have already, made their mark in hip hop. So I got 2 questions for you. How does it feel to have that big of shoes to fill? And 2, how do you do it?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't feel like I have shoes to fill because I'm not trying to be that big of an artist. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like I said, I do this for the love of the music, right? And I feel like I'm stuck in my own world. You know how they say Lil Wayne is out of his world, he in a different world. I feel like I'm in my own world. You understand what I'm saying? So I wouldn't really see it too much as trying to, either following footsteps of other people. I just want to stay in my lane and do the best that I could be, and then I'll feel good with that. I wouldn't
get your message across. Get
my message across, and it's no pressure in that for me. It's only pressure when you're trying to, step out of that and go higher, and you're trying to take it to that point. So now, yes, you do have that pressure being from where I'm from, as far as Queens. You got LL, you got 50, you got Lloyd Banks, you got all these same dudes is around my area. You want to say I grew up to these dudes. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't feel like I got to try to get over them. I just want to be in my little secluded area.
So Q, is there something like, like growing up, how like growing up, we say stuff like this. We observe first as a child because we don't know no better. And then like you watched a lot of people around you when you was growing up, like, oh, so this would happen if you go get all lit. Oh, this would happen if you move that way. Oh, so this would happen if you do it by yourself versus the crowd. So you was more like an observer. So you come to the trajectory of your life like, I don't want to be big, I don't want to be small, I want to be in the middle. I don't want no whole lot and I don't want no little bit. Just give me the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
So
good.
I can get back.
Yes.
And if you do that, I'm cool. Either way you come at me. I can fuck with you if you broke. I can fuck with you if you get it. Because I'm broke and I get it. You don't want to be high class. You don't want to be low class. You want to be middle class and just laying low, playing slow out the way. You hear me? That type of life.
Absolutely.
Your energy, motherfucker, man.
It's
I'm finna try to steal all your energy on the live. I'm finna violate you right now. I'm finna violate you right down the live.
She said she's ciphering. She's ciphering. It ain't a cipher.
I'm over here studying the man. He's just so laid back and cool. You know, you wouldn't even know he was mad. Because he's so, you wouldn't even made a tail in his face. Whole time he plotting on your ass. You know? Laid back motherfucker. Yeah. You think he from an African vibe. You know, he got an African vibe.
I fuck with you. I know what you're talking about.
He got an African, you know what I'm saying? Like he one of them African niggas that ran a whole part of Africa. He had a tribe behind him. He one of them laid back.
Talk that shit.
One of them, you know, like that's his energy, y'all. Like it's big, but it's bigger than the rap game. You know what I'm saying? The rap game is just a small portion of what he really about. You know what I'm saying? His hard past that rap game. I'm reading his ass, y'all, you motherfucker. It's hard past the rap game. The rap game to him is like a toy on the 25th to a baby. I just play with this shit because I know I can't. But his mind and his heart way bigger than it. He really can start a whole village and a whole entourage. It ain't that many real motherfuckers because I'm gonna tell you something like that's why people believe I'm not a worker for God. But anybody that runs something, that starts something, that you can start anything. You can't do it by yourself. You gotta have workers.
Absolutely.
And you gotta have loyal workers. And I'm a part of God's team, so I know what it's like trying to build something to have. And he trying to build outside the rap game something real major. But it ain't no loyal people. He ain't got a handful that he can call in. So he's still
far in between.
That's a fact.
Far in between.
He want to get to the part of his life where he ain't got to sit back and keep why he ready to sit up and pick somebody. You come here. And he gonna take off. And he ain't broke, y'all. He ain't broke. You ain't. He ain't broke, y'all.
Uh-oh. Gangsta done tapped in.
Hey, IKS. Them ain't no Timu chains, man. Let me say this first.
No. Hey, yo. Did you just see Big Q?
Talking about me.
Yo, IKS, you just seen Big Q look to the side like, hold on, man.
Like, damn it.
Yeah, he gave Beast that eye like, yo.
Yeah.
All right.
He really,
I just went back in. I'm
gonna tell you who
know her.
IKS, I'm gonna tell you who he really is. He's a reincarnated Biggie Small.
Yo, that's crazy.
Okay.
He's a reincarnated Biggie Small. You remember how Biggie used to be laid back? And the way Biggie rap, laid back rap, just smooth. That's him. That's him reincarnated.
Look at that, boy.
How you hold that, Q? Oh,
he wasn't him.
Easily, I feel I ain't even gonna lie, for her to read that off, make a nigga feel honored to even be in that same type of sentence. Nah, that's the legend right there.
Yo, you see, gangster doing her homework behind the scene. I seen she pull her thing to the side when I had to look you up. Yeah. She looked you up immediately, brother.
When I read eyes and body language and demeanor, I got right off the computer because it already co-signed everything I said. I ain't got to keep looking. I ain't her. I don't lurk. I don't troll. I get to the point and I'm gone. I ain't see number one motherfucking caption in one video. I put the computer down. I'm telling you, Unique Q. Hey, 2028 is his year.
So yo,
2 more years, he been consistent on some shit. 2028, watch what he do.
Yo, Big Q, where can they find you at right now, man? And what you got coming forward that everybody should look forward to? Where we gonna see you at? Give us a rundown, brother.
I mean, already you got Brick Season Part 1 that's on YouTube. Like I said, April 20th, that's when the actual EP drops on all platforms. Right now I'm working on an album. The album is going to be called Morality. You understand what I'm saying? And If you look up the definition of morality, we go through that every day in life. We carry that with us every day in our lives.
On waking moments.
Yes. So that's gonna be the album that I'm working on. Trying to do some good features and put that on the album. So everything is based on the album. Trying to get this merch together, you know, so we can get this merch out, t-shirts out. We already got the t-shirts out now, so I mean you can tap in DM if you want a t-shirt or not. But with me or Beast. So
I don't know. That's so the 21st, 22nd, 23rd. Sell some merch.
Yeah.
Sell some merch.
Yeah. So
And
we together. So.
That link that's on the screen right there, can everybody just tap it? Are you the same exact spelling on every platform?
Yes, absolutely.
So y'all tap in, you know, at Big Q XXL. Hopefully we can get the bro out here on the road with us.
Yeah.
Let me ask you that, Big Q. How is the hip hop culture in Albany? How do you feel about
like it's
that?
Growing. It's a whole lot of talent out here, and I feel like it's growing. It's you got the individuals, the ones that's consistent right now, that's tapping out outside of just Albany. You understand?
You got to.
So it's. I feel like it's a lot of up and coming artists. It's a lot of that's making a stand. So yes, it's talent up here. It's crazy that it's just for people to understand or recognize what's going on out there.
I got a question for you, Big Q. How big is it for a person to stop being like? It's good to have that local vibe, but how good is it to branch out so that you can be beyond that that localness and start being worldwide?
It's big. I think it's big. I think it's real big. Wow.
You know what I would say though? You know, it's just like people in life, period. If you don't have the experience, you know what I'm saying, you have nothing to draw against. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think a lot of people need to get out of the local aspect, you know what I'm saying? Like, and get to traveling, because you get I think once you get a different feel for your music, you know what I mean? Because in New York, period, when we perform or at any type of venue, whether you coming in as a DJ, MC, whatever have you, or just a partier. Yeah. There's a certain vibe in New York that's not music. You know what I mean? It's just the New York vibe. Now, in other states, people still appreciate things. Like New York is still so raw that it's not too many roller skating rinks that everybody will be bumping your joint. Absolutely. And people will be partying, having fun. But guess what? Outside of New York, the Midwest, the South, the West Coast, they still enjoying life. They still partying, and you get what I mean?
Absolutely.
So certain, once you get that different.
Not to cut you off, that's why I said this summer or between these upcoming summers, that's not just this summer, I want to try to get out, you know what I mean, get in areas, whether it's your area, whether it's whoever area, Atlanta. I want to get out, Miami. I want to get out and see different things and do, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to work on also. You know?
Yeah, so that's great. You get a different feeling, man.
Wait till we get them wheels. Wait till we get them wheels. Quite know what I'm talking about.
It's Miami.
Wait till we get them wheels.
Miami. Go to Miami first.
Wait till we get them Miami. Wait till we get them. Wait till we get them wheels, because it start touching down at people's home.
Go to Miami.
He's I've been to Miami.
No, I'm talking about the takeoff.
Wait till they feel that.
You get so much of a different feedback because the New York vibe, like I said, even it don't matter if it's a big venue. The New York vibe, it's still so raw and so street. It doesn't give you a hug, should I say? And I can't make it no more simple. So in these other venues, man, and you perform, you really see someone sitting there that's never heard you ever in life and really be in awe of your music. Like, wow, you get what I mean? Absolutely. A different effect than the New York vibe. Because in New York, it's more of a I seen it already, man.
Absolutely.
I've seen it before. It's not impressing.
Yep.
Nothing impresses you in New York, but people still feel hip hop outside of New York. You know what I mean? So I think when these artists get to doing that, you come back and you value yourself differently. You'll no longer look at home as the bread and butter. Now you look at it like, all right, I'm experiencing my world and my craft. You know what I'm saying? The pain that I came from, people are embracing it elsewhere. You know what I mean? So maybe, just maybe, in order to really make this science work, you could never mix pain with pleasure. So maybe it was meant to just get your pain from home and lift off and take that picture elsewhere, man.
I don't know. Like,
that's what it was always meant to be.
Because sometimes pain can be pleasure. Because you can take that pain and let that be fuel to ignite you to get something pleasurable.
Yeah, to create that. We said that before with the paintbrush. The pain is the paint. The pain is the paint. But again, even if you paint that picture at home, you still get the effect of that's nothing new. You ain't the only one that been through pain. Your story is not unique. I was next door. But out of town, people will appreciate that sculpture.
No, and to be honest, it just ain't out of town, because that's why a lot of people do their local stuff, because that's the environment that they in. And then when they start branching out, then that resonates to other people that's in the same environment, that's seeing a different, like, oh damn, that's happened over in this state. Oh damn, that's happened over in this state. Oh damn, that's happened over in this state. So there ain't there's no difference. The lingo may be different. How a person communicate, how they articulate themselves to get something across, whether it's through music, whether it's through poem, whether it's through a conversation, whether it's through vibing, just like what the Connect work do. You know what I'm saying? You get that, and then you're like, oh damn, and it open up something inside you, and be like, dang, it's a bigger picture. But you have to have that mindset to want to grasp that.
IKS, I'm finna tell you what you saying. Okay, for my birthday, everybody was asking. My birthday was last Sunday. I turned 53. So everybody was
happy birthday.
Thank you. Everybody was asking me what was I gonna do.
Looking like look at you. You still birthday. You still
it's her birthday week.
Yeah, it's her birthday month.
What you said, it's Aries season. But IKS, compared to what you said, listen to what I'm finna tell you, because you real strategic when it come to paying point some attention. Q2 though. I said for my birthday, I'm a 73 baby. Like I wasn't brought up on the internet. You know, that content creating, even for rappers, then went to another whole level of the game. So I wanted to lace my boots and go back to my roots. I went to the country. I went to the dirt gravel road. I wanted my feet in the sand. I wanted to play with some honeysuckles. I wanted to feel like I was running through the color purple field. Like back in the day, no internet, hair blowing in the wind, the old life. The old life before the internet. You know what I'm saying? Before the glitz and the glamours. You know what I'm saying? The house is leaning to the side and the three little pigs can blow it down. I really want to go back. I ate roast beef. Real roast beef. Not no Arby's roast beef. Real roast beef from them country folk. That just did something to me, IKS. And ever since then, you know, last time you seen me, I had them plaits in my head. I had them little so-called. So people think, you know, it's a wig. So the lady said, baby, let your hair down and be you. She said, you natural. Now, it took for a country woman to tell me this. You
so
better
you saying long hair don't care? Bitch, this mine? Okay, go ahead. All right, okay. All right. Oh. Bitch, this mine. Okay, go ahead.
So it took for me to go to the country for them to say it, because I was gonna keep rocking the place. Versus up here in the city life, in the internet world, everybody is on the same thing, gravitating to the same energy, ain't trying to elevate, but in competition with each other. So like I've been lately on my old folks' app. I got up and put some rollers in my head. You hear me? My hair.
The quarters?
The pink joints? The pink joints?
The pink joints?
The 50 cent piece ones? Okay.
The ones.
Hold on. You know what went? You know, two other things went with that, man. Either some Patti LaBelle or some Aretha Franklin. and whooping some little kid ass. You ain't whoop one of your grandkids.
I went Pointer Sisters.
And did you whoop a kid before you put him on the bus?
You don't, old folk don't whoop kids. We hold a switch from across the room and just look at it. We might catch you when you go to bed. Till you get in the tub and bust in the bathroom while you wet.
Oh, don't do that, please.
Oh, so hold on. You still y'all still initiating those?
That's crazy.
Don't do that, please. Not.
You know how finesse say murk. I'm still beating it. I'm still beating it tail with a stanchion cord, not a stitching cord.
That's all right.
A stanchion cord.
I'm turning to Scuba Steve.
Yo, no exaggeration. Yo, hold on. That's one of the biggest memes going around right now. Can you do that for us, gangster? Because that's you round there.
Milk. I say milk every day.
He said cereal. You know I'm talking about cereal. No milk.
No milk. Yeah. I don't even say refrigerator. And I know how to say it. I say refrigerator every day. Close my damn refrigerator.
How you say iron?
Who?
Like to iron your clothes. When you iron your clothes.
Iron. And I know it's iron. But this ain't the color purple. Iron. A-R-O-N. Iron. No.
It ain't A. She said A-R-O-N. That's Aaron.
I said I-R-O-N.
No, you didn't. You just said
A. Well, Aaron did. Aaron did.
That's what it sounds like when you say it the proper way. Aaron.
Yeah.
Well, my bad. Yeah. I-R-O-N. I was marking the girl on the color purple.
Yo, Big X, man. Yeah. Yo, we appreciate you having you, man. Yo, definitely got to have a part 2 after whatever you got going down. You know what I mean? Again, hopefully you tap in with us, man, and get on this road with us, man. Shout out to Beast. You know what I mean? And everybody tap in and get a hold of that Big Q music because this is different.
Season Part 1. Brick Season Part 1. Like I said, April 20th on all platforms. Right now, it's on YouTube.
Yo, can you give us a drop before we get out of here, brother?
Sure.
Connect work.
Oh, my fault. Yeah, shout out to the Connect work, man. Shout out to King Quaalude and everybody else that's there, man. I appreciate y'all having me.
Appreciate you, brother.
Tap in. Make sure y'all tap in.
And yo, and for the record, y'all, man, guess what? Big Q from Queens. You know, Big Beast, he from Queens. But yo, they out there going hard.
Yes, sir.
Around my way, man. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm from, man. You know, so shout out to the 5. There go the bro. Beast in the building. Shout out to the 518, man. And I'm trying to make a way for the 518, brother. I'm trying to make a way for us all, man. You know what I mean? Come on out on this road, man. Because guess what? Ain't nobody heard the whole 518 in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? In Indiana, in all these places we going, bro. Shout out Twister for giving us the opportunity, but
most definitely
we gotta shake the building. It's one thing to have one artist, and I always say, man, it's strength in a man, but it's power in a team, man.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Absolutely. And man, listen here, just good energy, and you know they say the key to success is finding something you're good at and becoming great at it. It ain't nothing complicated. So a bunch of grown men that understand good energy and reality of life, we done paid the consequences already. So you don't have to. You know what I mean? Now it's time to make this a way of life financially, though, bro. Like, because we still got different energies.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the internet is cool. Don't get me wrong. It's a very valuable tool. But word of mouth, and when people really feel your presence, that hit different, man.
Absolutely.
Big Q out there in Indiana, that hit different. They gonna say, I ain't it mine.
Q. I got away from the internet for 3 months. And I've been out here in the streets rotating with the people in the street. It's more love in the streets than it is on the internet. I'm trying to tell you, man. I ain't in mine. That's some nigga shit for your ass. I ain't in mine.
Mine.
Yo, definitely super shout out to Gangster Rita. Man, it's always a pleasure having you, yo. She's like a blessing.
Yo, she definitely read it. She read that shit, y'all.
Yeah.
Can I hit Cute X before he get up off here? Can I leave him with a word for the day and then we all gonna get off? I ain't gonna say nothing else.
Most definitely.
Q, can I say one more thing to you, Q, before you get up out of here?
Talk to me.
So I don't know if I'm speaking before or after life when I say this, but it's some kind of trauma or trust going on in your life that started with a woman. I don't know if the woman's still here, if she gone. I don't know if it's a mother or a wife or a girlfriend or whatever it is. But if she's still around, she's your hindering spirit. If she's not around, that's what's hindering you as a spirit. That's all I get, man.
That man.
Ain't it, man?
That's
He
all I
said,
get.
we ain't even gonna ask him to fill in. On that note, man, yo, thank you for thank you for coming and pulling up with us, brother. And
definitely.
yo, we definitely, Beast, can you drop that link for Big Q again in the chat before we get out of here, man? And yo, shout out to my co-host and Tony Lynch, man. He has the Global Grief Conference coming up. So anybody that understands mental health or you got any kind of issues, it's a 3-day conference. You know, it's let me be quiet. And Big Q, you are invited. Beast, you are invited. Tony will contact y'all if y'all want to be a part of this. It's worldwide Global Grief Conference. So let me be quiet and Tony, give him the rundown, brother.
It's a safe space. They can't do nothing.
Appreciate you, brother. Hopefully you guys can hear me, man. My internet's been kind of splotchy. But yeah, the Global Grief Conference is this 5th year doing it. We have over 42 presenters. The Connect Work is going to be there. We got comfort cooking for the grieving. It's all virtual and it's free to tap in. So, it's going to be on YouTube, all your social media platforms, man, educators from around the world. If you're looking for resources or even connection, this will be for you, something for everybody. So tune in for that. But most importantly, don't forget to tune in and subscribe to that Connect Work YouTube channel, man. You know what I'm saying? And guys, be blessed. And thank you guys again for enjoying another great show.
Shout out to Tony and the Butterfly Collars. Thank you. Shout out.